I'm a single mom of 2 girls. I had my first daughter, Des, at 14. My second daughter, Mazlina, at 18. And I pretty much was being super mom. I partied for a way out. I was drinking and smoking pot, and I was hanging out with partiers, and I had seen people doing meth, and they had such energy that I just thought I need some of that. Like, then that way I could have time for the girls, for work, for my friends, for myself. Like, that would just help me fill me up so I could have energy to do so much more than what I was already doing, because I was completely drained. And I started off doing it just on weekends, here and there a little bit, and then before I knew it, I was doing it every day. And I wouldn't say that I was a bad mom, but I wasn't as good a mom as I could have been, because I was an addict. I was physically there, but not emotionally or mentally there for my girls. For about 5 years, I pretty much was an addict. I was doing 8 balls a week. I was losing control. My daughter had told me that she was pregnant with my grandson, and I blamed myself because I wasn't there for her. And so I did what I knew how to do. I did more drugs, and I was out of control. And I remember getting a call from my daughter, Maz, telling me that the girls couldn't handle me like this anymore. They had had enough. There wasn't anything else they could do but pray for me, that they were leaving. So I had to do something. I had hit rock bottom. I was losing my job. I was losing my girls. I had already lost myself. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to turn to. I didn't know what to do. I pretty much just focused on my girls and my grandson, and I got clean. And they stuck behind me. They had my back through the whole way. Me and the girls were sitting around the table, and we were talking about the situation with my grandson, and they were just talking about how Jesus was going to make everything better, and that they were looking at me through Jesus's eyes and not their own, and had unconditional love for me, something I didn't know anything about, something that I wanted but didn't know how to find it or where to get it. It was about 2 months after that conversation with my girls that my friend Jessica had asked me to go on a women's retreat. And I went with her and some girls from the church, and they were talking about Jesus and reading scripture and how Jesus had helped them in their lives. And all of a sudden my heart just started pounding. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. My hands were sweaty. My heart was jumping out of my chest, and it was Jesus knocking on the door to my heart, telling me, the answer's right here. It's Jesus. Do something. Now is the time. I finally got the answer I'd been waiting for. So that day, September 15, 2012, I got saved and gave my life to Christ. I didn't really see where my life had changed at all. I didn't notice anything different until a guy had run into me in front of the families and said that something was different about me, that I seemed happier. I had my head held high, and then that's when I realized that I wasn't depressed anymore. I wasn't crying myself to sleep anymore. I was finally living for the first time in my life. Jesus had set me free. I didn't even realize that he had did it. So why Jesus? He is complete freedom.